The two-story brick building has stood at the intersection of East Water and South Townsend Streets since the 1800s, but perhaps not for much longer. John Kupperman, who owns Smith Restaurant Supply across the street, says this abandoned building is in imminent danger of collapse. Kupperman says he's sent urgent emails to Syracuse City Hall asking for immediate action.
It's just an empty building, just in a continuing state of decay. It's now to the point where it's a hazard to people in the area.
You think it's in danger of collapsing?
Absolutely. Part of it already has.
Kupperman then took me on a quick tour. He showed me where a 20-foot section of the exterior wall and part of the roof came crashing down this past winter.
That goes from the roof line to the ground. It's really dramatic from the inside.
So he took me inside. Once we got past an unsecured door and up a ramp, you can see the sky where a roof and wall used to be. Back outside, Kupperman told me that just this past weekend, someone broke in by pulling out bricks from a side wall. He says the homeless often use the building for shelter. In several areas are entire chunks of roofing material, which he says have blown off during recent storms. What really has him worried, though, is an area next to the sidewalk on Townsend Street.
If you look at this wall, it's starting to bow out.
About 15 to 20 feet above the ground, a large crack has developed, and just a few feet away from a section where the bricks are pulling away from the wall. Now here you can see where the bricks are literally falling off the facade of the building and onto the sidewalk. And here's something even more alarming. What you see here is the remnants of a brick that apparently fell from the top floor right onto Townsend Street.
We know that it is deteriorating.
Syracuse Codes Enforcement Director Corey Driscoll says the building has been on the city's radar for some time now.
We'll be taking another look at it to address his concerns in terms of whether or not it's an immediate public health and safety risk. In the past inspections that we've done, we haven't thought that it really came to that level.
Driscoll says the owner of the building is a limited liability corporation based out of Brooklyn. The company could not be reached for comment. Reporting from Syracuse, I'm Jim Kenyon.